these two teams.
Yeah, well, you know, last couple of times they played was a fair while ago now.
Yeah,
but
it might even be different rosters, mate?
Yeah, definitely. Mad Lions, though, they have been looking pretty good recently, getting a couple of W's over the likes of Mouse. And it looks like Mad Lions here on the defense initially. Simics just lurking in through unders.
Yeah, you're getting this three-man unders play, you get the right side A smokes, try to draw those rotations from the CTs off of middle, and then try to creep up and find themselves a pick. Let's see if they're going to have any success.
Simics, oh, head taken right off, and there he is, Waro 2K, cracking two heads straight away. TMB with the double of his own, and Borup comes in to close out the pistol. Big round to kick things off here for Mad.
Yeah, I mean, that's the kind of strategy we've seen on pistol rounds, on all kinds of rounds on Mirage for such a long time now. Those right side A smokes just trying to be utilized to pull that middle player or the connector player towards the A side of the map, try to spam if there's an A exit coming out or provide some supportive utility. Then you creep up underpass, you get a window boost, you get someone up con, and maybe you can find some success there, but Mad Lions, I mean, they just completely out-aimed their opponents, snapped all the heads off. We get the force buy in here from Brugge. They've got a lot of damage onto TMB, and they're just charging straight through the middle, not without taking a little bit of damage along the way, though.
Nades just going everywhere. I think there's been like 6 thrown this round so far. And
that's what we love, though.
Only 30 seconds in. Notice just trying to lurk his way out of apps here. A couple of nice deagle shots could do it, but it's Sorcel just to stop him in his tracks. Now, we are going to see E-Club Brugge just regroup, look to maybe just play this man down and hit the B-side.
Yeah, I mean, it's the old classic, isn't it? You're a man down, 4v5 on the T side. Go hit that small site. If you get some nice entries, maybe it can go your way. Off angle here from Sorcel with that MP9. He's got a world of work to do, and it's a bit of a messy spray, but he's still able to get away with it.
Oh, and long range. Borup, I thought he'd be able to get 2 there, but he doesn't. Richie, scout in hand, but not for long. Sorcel, big round from the man. 4 kills on that SMG on the MP9, so that's going to sweeten the deal.
That's a lot of cash money for the man. Love to see it. And they are just going into the anti-eco, so he's going to keep that MP9 over. In fact, the 2 MP9s, they're making mad cash over here on Mad Lions. 2+K across the bank. What you want to be seeing on this CT side of Mirage, and seems like they're coming in pretty confident to this. That quick smoke straight into window off the back here for Brugge. Let's see if they can find any picks with these Thiegs and light pistols, some of the P250s. Just try to take some guns away from Mad Lions and try to break up that economy that started off so strongly for the CTs.
Aggression through the back of apartments, and Sorcel might just find this crossfire, and it works nicely. Notice a little bit lower, but he has the headshot line.
Yeah, it's always strong. The high-low, giving that little bit of a totem pole kind of angle. Lining them up with the pistols, re-aggression from Borup. Wants to get on this long angle with the A1S.
Got his head taken off last round, and he's got a helmet this time. There it is, the mop up into the back of apartments, and now that bomb going to be retrieved over towards A. They've only got TMB here with a hold and mid control, so Mad should just be able to play for the retake and win the round, but we won't write off E-Club Brugge just yet. We never know what Richie and Simics can do with these pistols.
Even on a round like this, anti-eco, you can see how proactive Mad Lions are being. They took all mid control in that round. They were even aggressive on A ramp. They were pushing straight through B apartments. It's very clear how they want to play this CT side. They want to be really dynamic. They want to be fluid and move around a lot. So let's see how that works for them. Into the first gun round now. Straight away, you see the snap purchase. Warriors straight on that AWP. And we're going to continue on. Let's see what Brugge has for us in this first gun round, though. This is statistically one of their better maps. I think most people would have picked this out as their pick in the series. So this is, in theory, their best opportunity to get rolling on this T side and make something happen.
Looks like we're going to see the good old right side smokes. No, 1 CT, 1 stairs, late jungle coming through, and it's just going to be the A site Exy. Mad Lions, only 1 player inside. It's going to be JL, stuck here at triple, just waiting for a flash to come through, but it looks like he might have been spotted. No, they're just going to go for the plant here. In comes the pop, but Maddie not going to be blinded at all, so able just to hold his ground and bring it back to that 4-4 for the post plant.
Get the underarm smoke in there. That's creating some space for Borup to try to get in here and find himself a little bit of a pit. You talk about this bombardment of utility. It's just pushing all the T's out of that A site and in towards the ramp.
Steve-O going to swing off of Maddie, who's taking point with just 16 HP here. Up on Tetris, big flash sets him up for another one. Big job done, and no one defusing just yet. Trades come through, and it's up to your boy Richie, who has to make it through the A main smoke and stop that defuse, but he can't quite connect or make it through with his life. So there you have it, 4 in a row for Mad Lions to kick off the series.
The money is just so good on this CT side. It's going to be a rough game here for Brugge. That was not a bad attempt. They did get into that A site and get into the post plant, but just well-placed utility, good protocols coming back in on the retake from the CT side. Everything was all in a row there, all the ducks in a row, and make light work of that A site retake. But good thing about being on that T side and losing rounds, if there is one, is the fact that you're getting these bomb plants, you're going to put the gun rounds together, and going to give another opportunity for the Ts to have a crack at things. Bit slow of a round this time. No quick A side execute. They're going to take some mid control.
And Matty just smashing his way, sprinting through unders. Simics as well already. Here at Delpan, smoke and window forced out from Warrow there. Pop as well. A flash back to safety. There's just going to be some traded damage. And just, waiting for these smokes to fade. Warrow couldn't find the one-way.
Yeah, Mad Lions, they're really trying to disrupt this mid control, but they're taking a lot of damage. They haven't really got a whole lot done with some of these aggressive positions. I'm mostly looking at Borup in ladder. You're also seeing the reposition of Warrow. TMB just goes straight through that con smoke and loses his life. That's a man advantage for Brugge. And they're just going to slink away straight out of middle. I like this play. Just regroup, play the numbers. No nonsense approach to CS. That's going to just allow them to utilize that man advantage. They've still got a little bit of util to work into the mid to late round. How's Mad Lions going to go, though, in this position? They're 4v5 down. They are kind of leaning towards this B side of the map, if anything, so this could still work out for them.
There's still 2 mollies for Mad Lions to play with as well. One towards the A site, one here in the ladder room, and it's just Warrow to try to connect here. Missed for 2. And it is going to be Borup coming in to at least find 2 of his own. Good placement on the molly, but it's not going to stop that bomb from going down. Big damage. Zorsal swings out to find 2. And there you have it, the round already almost in the bag, as Richie is just a little too far away in the 1v3. Knows he doesn't have too much of a chance, so just opts to save the AK instead. Well played from Matt.
Yeah, I like the approach from Brugge, to be honest. They did a really, really good job avoiding a lot of landmines in middle there. They got themselves the man advantage. They went for that. I really like the fact that Richie was over towards that A site. Jungle smoke, flash over the top, actually pulls an additional player away from B. So if anything, it was like a 4v2 on that B site, but it was just individual brilliance. Like both Sourcel as well as Borup there, both double up on the rifles and make that round look a lot more one-sided than it probably should have been in most situations. Brugge aren't going to let this one go, though, Mac. They are reinvesting straight away. A little bit of cash in the back pocket for some of the players, but looks like we're going to have a bit of a party over towards B, which it is a bit of a retake setup. Sorcel's just going to play from this pillar position until he can get some support.
Not horrible. Borup as well already coming into market. Sorcel holding. Can't quite find the second through the smoke as Maddie gets work done with the MAC-10, but not for long. Borup already rotated in, coming through. So is Warrow, though, straight through the smoke, in fact. And that will slow things down for Mad Lions. Thought they could have flooded the site. No, JL going to be spotted in the smoke, and it's all up to TMB, but patience. Is it going to work out here for E-Club Brugge? Silencer spotted. He's been Pinocchio'd, Mitch, early in the damn game. And there you have it, E-Club Brugge on the board.
I mean, that's where, like, what you've been seeing working time and time again for Mad Lions, just the individuals kind of popping off and getting multi-frags and stuff comes back to bite them. I almost would have liked for Sorcel over towards pillar side. He got the entry player, and it was 5-on-4. If they just chill behind those Macca's smokes and retake after, it's probably a fairly easy round to put together, especially from what you saw Brugge just bringing into that one.
Yeah.
But they were keen to get that one done. You could see all of the individuals. Borup dives straight into the site, he multi-frags. They're really trying to just play with confidence right now, Mad Lions, and allow the individuals to shine. And most of the time it's working out. That round is the time where it kind of bites them in the butt a little. We've got another AXE getting set up, though. You got Steve-O, your bloke, Steve-O.
We do love Steve-O around here.
He's over there towards B. Scoping up, seeing if he can find a pick. Bit of a flash over the top. Going to join up with the rest of the boys. Double AWP set up here for Mad. And I'm mostly looking at JL here, playing retake from Ticket. We'll see if he can get a little bit of a window to just find that first pick before this AXE can get kicked off.
The main issue is E-Club Brugge are not doing anything to waste this util from Mad Lions. They're so good at holding it. And now even though the site's going to be here with the XC Mad Lions, they've got everything they need for retake.
Exactly. And they did so well with just that bombardment of utility on the retake previously. Notice this would be a massive frag to get. Warrow's got one through the smoke in the meanwhile. And it's the AWPs and the rifles that are just picking apart this A execute before it could do anything, Mac. It just is not looking close at all.
And there it is. People in chat might be thinking, why the hell didn't they plant? What's going on here? But it's because there was fire all across the site. There was literally nowhere to get it down.
Banged. Can't do anything, mate.
You need a haircut? I could give you some bangs.
Okay.
Yeah? I think you'd look pretty.
Yep. Banging?
Yeah. Banging. Yeah, I'd agree.
Right, well. Another set of Deegs coming out for the T side. Trying to get some economy damage done. Look, Mad Lions, from the start they had to the CT side economy, they have actually been chipped away out over time. It's not like their economy is completely out of control. But this is where the T's need to keep the pressure on. We need a couple of Deeg picks to come out here.
Molly. Towards top mid boxes. Maddie is going to be hiding there at tap and not spotted yet from Mad Lions. So I'll be able to have some influence later on in the round. But for now, notice looking like he's just going to go regroup with a couple of the other fellas. Maddie finally spotted the TMB out in the open. Covers there from Warrow. But Maddie will survive for now, fighting for his life. Ooh, nice smoke to play around here. Warrow farming up a storm here on the anti-eco. Bomb going to be spotted at the top of mid. The rotation starting to come in from Mad Lions. But notice, connecting again with the Deeg. Won't be able to thread that needle into window, though. It's all up to your boy Richie to try and get some more damage done to the CT economy, but stuck at tap. He's going to be able to fight his way out, finding two. Chance for the third, and JL falls as well. There it is, the Deeg 1v3 from Richie.
Beautiful. I mean, I was just thinking about damage, and even after I saw that third frag come out, I was like, all right, that's job done from Brugge. In fact, I don't even mind the fact that they're sitting back, armorless Deegs, hiding in top mid. They're playing very dirty, you know? They're like, they know that Mad Lions wants to push them, wants to play confidently. They've been trying to get in their face a little bit. So to see them kind of punish them for that aggression, for them trying to get up middle and try to find some of those picks, that's beautiful. And actually, it's put Mad Lions' economy right to the breaking point. This could be a big opportunity for Brugge to get an inroads into a T-half they haven't really been competitive in yet.
What have we got here? A Exy yet again. JL playing close though. Not going to be flashed off the line. Can't find that second kill as Simics comes through to trade. Now that leaves Mad with less util to play for the retake. They didn't bring too much into this round in the first place. And now we are going to see the flash in through the jungle smoke. Notice just getting in behind stairs. It's awkward, but the CT's able to trade in their favor. Sorsal finding himself the double. And now look where the bomb's down just under Sandwich.
They dropped the bomb beside the jungle smoke. They didn't want to go through the smoke with the bomb, but there was nobody close enough to actually get the C4 and start to get this post plant going. Not that they might have been able to get in there anyway. Still getting close. He's 22 HP, Stevo. He's got a hell of a job to do.
Oh, and he's got one man right above him. Timing favors Sorsal again, who's really feeling it at the moment, picking himself up a third kill for the round and a 7th round for Mad Lions, as well as grabbing that AWP to bring into the 10th.
What do you do here if you're Brugge? You know that CT side economy is just so fragile right now. Definitely some reset potential, but their money's all over the place. You got some blokes with 3K, you got some blokes with 6K. Definitely don't mind this approach of just evening up the cash, giving yourself an outside shot at winning the round, maybe throw a bit of a quicker strat in there. Initial Mac 10, donated straight into middle. Seen Warrior miss too many so far. The rest of Brugge all over towards underpass and towards that B apps area. If they're able to find any space or entries into B, but I feel like every time Sorcer's been alone, they've just missed a window to get onto that site. And once again, Borup's rotated in through middle and he's over towards jail now.
Smoke about to fade here in apartments. Notice looking to hit with the liquid. Oh, nice positioning, and that's going to be an opening with the Deagles. Borup in a rough position, can't see a damn thing, but he's going to be able to fight for another. Warrow coming in to clean up two at least. Stevo falling. And that's going to be another big round. So the Pistols, I thought there was maybe a chance they could get out on site, but Borup had that coverage from Warrow down on short, and it kept him alive long enough to keep having that impact.
Yep. Loss bonus is really kicking in, though. 3.4 up there for Brugge. So they're able to put together a buy after saving about 2k across the board. See what they can try to get done. This is kind of getting out of hand here. I'm a little bit worried once Mad Lions move over to their T side. Then them have a lot of good T sides overall, so it'll be quite hard for Brugge to deal with. Initial pick goes the way of Mad Lions as well, so the one player in the 1-4 so far goes down straight away. They're losing all picks as they try to storm out a ramp. No flashes over the top to blind any of these CTs, and they're just getting picked apart. There's just no other way to put it. It feels like Brugge are trying to force the square through the circle hole. Trying to make it happen. Circle through the square hole, actually. That's what I remember. That's the way it doesn't go. Because you can do the square through the circle hole, right?
It depends on which toy playset you have.
I used to have one where you could do the square through the circle hole.
You're a little cheeky bugger, aren't you?
What's that meme? That like TikTok where they're just putting everything through the same hole?
Yeah, I've seen that. That's a very good one. Either way, you know, the smoke does go into the window, which is a circle into a square hole. So good to see. Flashes out the weird-shaped window holes, but Borup's here on short to at least stop the anti-eco. And it's going well. Sorcel as well with the MP9, able to mop things up. TMB coming in and finally getting a few more kills on the board. However, he doesn't really have to do too much when you've got Borup on 15 kills in just 12 rounds. Warrow similarly, and Sorcel only 1 kill behind. So those three really being the impact fraggers that Mad Lions needs here in their first match here of EPL Conference.
Yeah, and I think it's about what most people would have expected out of this matchup. It feels like Mad Lions, I mean, you've just seen from some of their recent games, we've got a whole bunch of players that can compete at a very, very good level in Europe right now, you know?
Yeah.
Whereas Brugge not quite playing on that same level of competition, and individually it feels like they're getting outskilled a little bit. So, see if that continues.
Oh, flash through Con. Not going to blind the cat player, but it doesn't matter regardless because the CTs, they're just going to mop up every damn thing. Notice they know that he's down towards the bottom of mid here after getting that pick. 6 HP for him. 1 bullet surely going to be able to mop that up, but Richie trying to take the opportunity to make his way out on A, but spotted, mollied, and stuck in towards A main. Shoulder, not quite spotted, and Warrow lining that one up, making sure it's a 100% kill. Now Richie going up on a Tetris, a rough position to be in, especially with Jailed there at default, who had decided to get a little more aggressive there on the A site, able to get that late trade. And it's looking like we could definitely be on for the 13-2 half here. Yep. Mirage.
Yeah, this is where you're definitely getting worried for Brugge. I mean, you know, it's nothing too surprising to be seeing, but would have liked to see them make this a little bit more competitive. Even if they scrape 2 more towards the tail end of this half, I'm still worried for their prospects. I think Mad Lions has done more than enough to be picking up Mirage here, and then they've got their own pick of Inferno coming up next, where it feels like the percentages are quite skewed towards them. But comebacks are made rounds at a time, so we'll see what Brugge have for us in this round, trying to force their way out Palace, but Warrow's got that one locked down from jungle side.
Bomb rotating in towards A main. Things going south for E-Club Brugge. However, let's see if Stevo can maybe have some impact up on. Warrow knows that Maddie's just been a distraction here, but another molly towards A main slows things down. Stevo can't make his way up Con either. Then, Simic's going to be caught with a knife out as well. Things just going from bad to worse at the moment for E-Club Brugge. Notice gets that AK, but the 3 men swinging around the corner are going to be too much for him. TMB mopping up the final kill. There it is, 12-2 as we go into the final round of the half. E-Club Brugge. Couldn't get that bomb planted, so again, it's just going to be a mixed bag.
Straight back on a whole bunch of MAC-10s. Trying to just buy some weaponry where they can actually put some utility together. Not the Galil or Simics. Alrighty. Got a window smoke, a top mid smoke, but you can see Sorcel's just got full information there. They know no one's taking that mid control, and in the meanwhile, Brugge, they're trying to come out ramp here. Straight into the orb.
Well, out of A main they come. TMB all flashed off, and he will hide back away under the balcony. Maddie able to at least get the one trade, but JL feeling it with the AWP, coming in with 3 to send us into the half. Ladies and gents, second half coming up. Don't go too far. We'll be back with it shortly.
Worst nightmare. Cause I ain't taking no losses, and I don't even care what the cost is. Are you prepared for the forces I'm about to bring? Cause I'm the boss of all bosses. I penetrate your thoughts and fill them with doubt. You gon' feel where I'm coming and feel what I'm about. If they come in with the drama, I'm wheeling them out. Cause I ain't about to have somebody here stealing my clout. I keep my friends close, enemies closer, cause that's the way it is and the way it's supposed to be. Anybody can see there's only room for one, and that one is me. Plenty tried, plenty failed. Too many times I seen plenty bail. And there will be no surprise what I'm about to do when you are looking through my eyes. See many go, see many come. See that they won't bring it to me, son. Try me if you want, but won't be any fun. I'll take the challenge. I'll beat anyone. I'm the one. I'll be quite clear. Bow down to no one. I'm right here. I get it in. I don't fight fair. And guess what? I'm your worst nightmare. I'm your worst nightmare. Are you prepared? I'm your worst nightmare. I know you scared. I'm your worst nightmare. Are you prepared? I'm your worst nightmare. I know you're scared. No guts, no glory. Not a part of my story. I'm going hard for that trophy. It's why they all been on me. No guts, no glory. There's no need to go begin. I don't comprehend and I do not pretend, cause when I'm coming is to win. You either got it or you don't. You either bought it or you won't. You either wanna give it everything or you wanna cry about a soul. I'ma say it from the jump. Mama ain't raised a chump. My mama raised me to persevere if I'm ever here in a slum. Cause nobody starts at the top. You do your part and you better buy. Working hard each and every day, even though some days it get hard to watch. But you gotta trust the process. Grind hard, don't you ever quit. It's a must to see the progress.
Pretty huge first half coming out from Mad Lions as we do jump straight into the action here in the second. JL already smashing his way up towards the top of Con. Notice though, at least spotting that one before the smoke goes down. So Mad Lions looking to try to beat the tempo. Notice stopping them from making their way into jungle here. There's the bomb delivered straight to their doorstep. And now it's all up to TMB to try to bring this back.
Yeah, in ladder room, does seem like Brugge has a decent idea of approximately where he is, kind of setting up a loose net, and is spotted out. But that's a very nice little adjustment, little micro adjustment to be able to find the head. Simics has got it under control though, so Brugge, look, it's going to be a long road to get into that double digits and make this a competitive game of Mirage, but a CT pistol will definitely help them out.
Already getting a couple of A1Ss straight in the server. Notice as well, looks like he's got enough money to get that smoke double flash as well. So really getting everything they could ask for. Only Simics with the kit. Let's see if that one even matters, because Mad Lions, they've gone for a pretty decent buy. Looks like they've dropped one of the Deagles across to get some extra util. No, TMB just bought that armor late, sorry. Either way, Sorcel unable to get that opening over towards the A side of things. And E-Club Brugge fully aware of the buy now.
Yeah, surprised to see as much of this like Deagle armor split picking after the Deagle nerf. I thought it was going to be much more if we're seeing the second round buy. Some of those more sort of when the Tech 9 was a little bit broken. You know, the Techie executes some quicker strats coming out. The way though, Mad Lions is looking for a pick in middle. Maddie's done a good job to get TMB very low. Nade might even finish him off. Not quite. Mad Lions, they've got some mid control here, but how are they going to leverage this to find themselves this round?
Looks like they are going to try to lean towards A. You've got Sorcel making his way in through Palace now, just trying to find a timing. Matty finally finishing off what he started there on a TMB. Silent boost into window. Smoke starting to fade. JL just going to be playing up on the ledge for the moment. Woro starts to make his way up short. Matty with the off angle though. Might work out, however. Let's see what the D can do in the hands of Woro. It's Famous. Some players have been farming with it lately. There's another pick over towards A. Simics, he's going to be rotating with his knife out, but Matty heads up play, has the primary weapon in hand. A1S now picked up from Borup, and it's a 2v3. Things not going right here for Club Brugge.
Yeah, it's just so many Mad Lions players sitting in positions where they can catch rotations. As soon as one domino falls, it's just like a butterfly effect of players getting shot in the side of the head, even though Warrior doesn't find success there. The other players on Mad Lions do. And it's a bit of a triangle setup around the bomb right now, planted on default. You got that player in for the jungle, but that's a nice pick for Simics.
Pulls out the smoke, though, at possibly the worst time at the A1S here. Still going to get the better of Simics for now. Matty has to try to find both remaining Ts. One bullet, one shot should take it onto JL, but he's going to tap it, find the kill. No, missed opportunity, and the time is not quite there. Oh, left it that little bit too late. He could have wrangled it. He had the kit.
Yeah.
Oh, unfortunate there for Matty.
It was a close one. That's a good dig round for Mad Lions, though. 4 on 5 converted there. Just so many of the Ts allowed to get into critical positions, and this is where you see things like the Palace player as in combination with the player that's deep up short. You got someone in con. It's just so many of these annoying positions where the Ts can pop out and find you on an annoying timing. And Mad Lions are able to leverage a couple of those. Obviously, some beautiful shooting from Sorcel.
Yeah.
Love to see that.
I was just going to point out, I think this is the first time I've actually watched Sorcel play, and this man is definitely impressing me. However, Mad Lions, they're going to go for a faster approach over towards the B side of things. Simics as well with the MP9 close range, able to find himself at least 2 flashes flying over the top of apartments. Finally able to get Simics out of that van position. Matty, though, just with the dig to play with, and he's going to be dancing around here at the pillar. But, oh, sharp shots coming in from E-Club Brugge, and it's back to this 1-on-3. But Borup, he's got the AK to play with, and he's found the head of Richie.
Yeah, just isolating that duel given to him pretty freely. Another player deep up short he's able to find quite easily. And Matty just out in the open. Borup, the crosshair placement, the awareness, it just didn't look like he was getting caught off guard by absolutely anything. And he makes that 1v3 look effortless.
Man is on fire. 23-7 at the moment. Definitely leading by example here for Mad Lions. E-Club Brugge definitely on the back foot now, have to force up yet again. And look, this is their map pick as well, so I'm a little bit worried going over towards Inferno. Is this going to be the last round, or can E-Club Brugge pull something out of their hats here?
Well, we'll see. Proof is in the pudding. Digs and Scouts are going to make it quite difficult, though, especially because Mad Lions, they don't look like they're playing games. Going for this mid control. Notice they started things off well. Nice dig shot to get the man advantage. And E-Club Brugge, they really want to fight for a pick in towards middle, but they're being punished at the moment, and TMB's cropped out A.
Bomb straight behind him as well, so they have full A control. Little do they know, though, that there is going to be a few players still here at mid. JL standing and delivering. Matty on short, spotted. Can't quite finish off that kill on a TMB. 2-man peek up con, and that's going to be the map one. Going to